Okay, you guys, we're back. I'm sorry. I don't know why my camera, or it's not my camera, my phone just turned off. That was weird. Anyway, if I don't have it on airplane mode, a commercial will just come on right in the middle of my video. Doesn't that sound crazy? Does anyone else have that problem? And this time, my screen just turned white. Lord only knows with these phones. So anyway, you guys all know me. Just go to the next one. Sorry about that. Because usually I forewarn you when my videos, it only tapes for 30 minutes. And I usually tell you guys, okay, this is about to end and a new video is going to start. So go to the next part. It just cut out. Anyway. Here we go. Okay, so we just used the gelatos, right? And just got all the little pieces up. Okay, the next thing I want to do... oh, I think I want to use some gold here and there. Yes, I do. Okay, I have these gold flakes. You guys, they're fabulous. See, these, I keep them in this container. Okay. Keep in this container. I love it. Okay, they're by Creative Concepts. They're leaf metal. They're $7.99 from Hobby Lobby. Use a coupon. You'll get them for like, $3 or $4. And it's called Gilded. So I just simply use my Mod Podge or just white glue if you want. And you can glue them right down with white glue. Okay, I'm about to have a crafty avalanche up in this craft room. Okay, so here's my homemade Mod Podge. I'm just going to use that. And let me find the brush that I want to use. Okay, we'll use this brush for the glue, and then I have this one brush I like to use, a real stiff brush I like to use for the, there it is. I use this really stiff brush to pick up the gold and kind of lay it into the glue. So, all right, so I'm going to use my glue brush, get some white glue on here. And I like to use white glue, you guys, not clear, because then I can see where I want to put the, where I can really be in control of where I'm putting the gold. If it was clear, you wouldn't be able to see it. So that's why I suggest using the white. All right, so I just put some there. Whatever glue you use white glue. And then I just use this brush. You can use probably any paintbrush, but I just like using this stiff brush because it kind of breaks up the gold bits too. Because you don't want it to go on evenly. You're not trying to do evenly. You're trying to make it look like it's like all broken up gold bits. I love my language here. All broken up gold bits. Okay, look how fabulous that is. Love it. I love adding some gold onto my project. Okay, you know what? Let's... There we go. Just so let's work one page at a time so that you guys can have a little bit closer up. Okay, and then where else am I going to throw this gold in? I'm going to throw some gold in through here. And I kind of try to put the glue on not like perfectly. That's why you kind of see me working my brush like this. I don't want like some straight line. Okay. Sorry I'm getting quiet, you guys. I'm just, I guess, focusing on my goldness. Okay. So I'm going to put in those two spots. I use it kind of sparingly. I just think it looks better sparingly. You don't need too much gold. And so let's do this other page now. Okay. But it's your art. You can do as much gold as you want. If you're like, girl, I want to put a big old blob of gold in there, then do it. It's your world. You can do what you want. This is just how I see it. You can get this gold at Hobby Lobby, like I said, and you get it in the crafting section. You know where they carry the craft paint? It's on that aisle. At least in my store it is. And Hobby Lobby is pretty consistent with how they set up their stores. That's what I found here in Las Vegas anyway. So that's where I found this gold. This gold leaf. I think it's called, it says gilded. Yeah, gilded gold leaf. And I like this kind better. They used to sell their own glue to use this type of stuff. And now you can just use regular Elmer's glue. Maybe you could always use regular Elmer's glue and they were lying. I don't know. Okay. So let's go in one more little spot. We'll do here. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's get some more gold on there. There we go. Like I said, sorry if I'm getting too quiet. I'm just focusing on the gold. You're like, okay, Angela. You focus on that gold. Okay. Love. All right, so we're done with that. Sometimes I forget. I try to keep this right beside me so I don't forget to use that gold because I think it's fabulous. All right, so now we got that gold on both pages. Let's bring the camera back in or bring it out again. Okay, so we got a nice bunch of messiness, of just yumminess going on. And we need to bring it all together, right? So we are going to, let me make sure I got all my steps down that I wanted to include. Yeah. All right. So this is it right here. Creative Concepts, Leaf Metal, Gold. Okay. So now let's use our, I think we're ready for it, right? Oh, I wanted to use some white, I wanted to do some white splatters. Do I want to do it afterwards? I think we'll do white, we'll do fairy dust after the whole thing. We'll fairy dust everything at the end. Okay, because let's get to our goddesses. Yeah, we'll definitely do some white fairy dust at the end. Which goddess do I want to use? I want to use some of my taller ones because I couldn't use the taller ones in my journal last time. We'll use this one and we'll use this one. These are two different ones. And what I look at where I place them at is, because when you use these are mask, right? And I do the white or the black. I'm going to do white on this side and black over here. When you peel this off, this is what's left. So I'm trying to decide if I want to, just what I want to do, if I want to put and then do this here. Yeah, what the heck? Why am I fretting over this? Okay, let's put this goddess here. And I'm going to use black on this one and white on this one. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll know in just a second. Okay. Let me get some black paint out. Listen to me. Stop fretting. I always tell you guys, don't fret, don't worry about it. And here's me fretting. Okay. So what we're going to do Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the black paint, go right over our goddess. And this etches our goddess out. And I shouldn't say, let me say this. To me, she's a goddess. But some people, they see other things when they see these type of figures. So, whatever you see these ladies are, is what they are. For me, they're little goddesses. And I need to stop being lazy. Well, I'm not really being lazy. I'm doing way too many things always. And I need to make the kit. People want, I've had quite a few people say they want these, okay, we'll take this off. Said they want these masks and then the stencils. And so, I just need to make that kit up. So, it's still on my radar. It's still in my brain. What I'm doing is I'm just going around and just making this line a little bit thicker. Not going into the middle here, of course. But just making this line a little thicker and a little more solid. Okay, and then we're going to, let me see if I can take this baby wipe and do it. Actually, we'll just take a paper towel. We'll take a paper towel, moisten it just a little bit, and just blend out a little bit, just to soften this line so it smokes it out a little bit. If it doesn't smoke out real easy, throw a little paint on there, and then that should work. If not, and that's working. Wet your paper towel, dip a little bit into the black paint, and then it will give you a little smoky line or a little smoke out here. What we're trying to do is smear. You're trying to smear the paint, because if you smear the paint, it will get you away from that line. There we go. There we go. You can also use a baby wipe and see if that works. Sometimes the baby wipe works for me. Sometimes it just wipes the paint off, but sometimes it works good. So it just depends. The goal is you're trying to get rid of that harsh line, and you're trying to have it smoked out around the girl. You don't want to have like a line. You want to be kind of blended out. There's the word I'm looking for. Blend out the line. There we go. Jeez. Sometimes your words just can't come to you. Look how fabulous that looks. Love it. Okay, so now on this side, let's do the other lady. Where is the other one? Here she is. And we're going to put her right here. I'm wondering if I should put her here. It's almost like she needs to go here. I usually put them on the ends here, but I feel like she needs to go here. Does she? Or does she need to go over here? Look at me over here fretting. I like the way this looks a lot, so I don't want to. We're going to do her right here. Okay, so I want to use white this time. So let me get rid of this black tray. Okay, and I'm getting some white acrylic paint out. There's my paint. Okay. All right, let's go like that. All right, there we go. So let's take this white and go all the way around her. I always etch my girls out in black. I never do white. And I saw someone else do it, her girl in white. And I'm like, you know, I need to do it in white. I haven't done that. So that's what I'm doing. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. So just a minute. Just grabbing some more white glue. Okay, let's take her off. Oh, I love it. Very cool. Okay, again, we're going to take a paper towel, wet it, and just see if we can start smearing this paint right away to blend out the line. The acrylic paint dries so quick, you know. So I just sprayed my paper towel, and then I just sprayed it with a little water and just put a little bit of paint on there. So we can just do a little smoke out. Blend out that harsh line. Yeah, that looks good. That worked out just perfect. Love it. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. Okay. Just a second. I'm about to waste a lot of white paint, and I don't want to do that. So, just a second, guys. Just using my little spatula to kind of scrape up that paint. Sometimes as much as you can, if you've done kind of a lot of, you know, you're kind of about to waste a lot of paint, just scrape it back and put it in your bottle. A lot of times I'll, you know, take it and I'll have an extra journal beside me. But sometimes it's just not worth doing that. Sometimes it's worth saving your paint. Okay. Put that away. Let me put this in here before I mess up. There we go. Okay. Make sure you see her. Doesn't that look fabulous, you guys? Love it. That was weird. That was my Alexa doing something crazy. Oh, look how pretty that looks. It's like these little ghostly figures. But they're little goddesses. In my world, they're little goddesses. They can be whatever you want in your world. Okay, so I'm going to do some white splatters next. So actually, I should just keep this. And I could have just kept that paint on there. But there's still a little bit of paint left on here. So let's see if that's enough to do splatters. We'll see. Okay, I had black on it. Let me get a brush that I like to do splatters with. Alright. Use this brush. It's not my favorite splatter brush, but it works good. It's an eyebrow brush. Very pretty. I love adding this white splatters into us. What is this called? Fairy dust. I love me some fairy dust. Okay. I do like this for the fact that it gives a very fine, very, very fine fairy dust splatters. So I do like that about that. I haven't used it for a while. That's why I think I forgot that I liked it. Okay. Oh, let me just bring this up a little bit so you guys can see. There we go. And make sure that we're all the way out. Okay. Very good. I love it. Okay, so let me dry this, because we're basically done. The thing we need to still do is I need to take and you know, I like to go around the edges and do some stabiloing, so we need to do that. This is, I think that this might work with my, I like to wait 24 hours, but we don't have 24 hours, so I'm going to use my white gel pen and do the outlining right now. I did it the other day. Sometimes it can eat up your pen, but it's been okay with the gel pen. Some paint pens, it will eat it up. And I'm just outlining this so my girl or my goddess shows up better. And do I worry about it being perfect? No. Make sure my pen's still working good. Yeah. So there we go with that. So then she shows up a lot better. Then what I like to do, let me see my time. How much time we have. Okay. I like to do, you guys know I like to do messy writing on here. Angie is a messy writer. It doesn't matter what you write on here. I can write happy, go, lucky. I can write peace, hope. It's not really mattering what you write on here. Christmas, gifts, peace, hope, create. Because you're writing messy, nobody knows what you're writing. Love and peace. Yes. Angie is a hot mess. I love mixed media. Okay, see, what you're just looking for is that messy writing. I don't know if you like that or not. Let you guys see it. I just think that looks really cool. Just so you can see that, okay? And I'm doing it on this side. I can take it all the way around and do it on that side. I think I'm not going to. Then over here, we need to outline her in a black pen. Now this is where I get a little worried, and I'm not going to do it right now because that will stress me out. This seems to work over paint, but I do know that if I use this black, my black pen like this, one of these kind of pens, my ink pens, and these are kind of expensive, or my microns, which is what I want to do on it. So what I would do is take a micron, totally etch out my girl, and then do my messy writing in black, okay? But we can't do that right now because we need to let this dry overnight before we do that. So just know that that's how that's gonna look, okay? And the next thing I want to do with you guys, because we have 5 more minutes, and we're gonna end this. I need to do my stabiloing. I'm not going to use a Stabilo. I love to use a water-soluble crayon, so you can use a gelato. You can use Jane Davenport's water-soluble crayon. You can use a gelato. I'm going to use Jane Davenport's water-soluble crayon. Just a minute. I'm about to have a crafty avalanche. And we'll go with this side first, under the camera. And I love hers. These are like gelatos, but they're her water-soluble crayons, and she makes them look like lipsticks. So you know how, remember how we filled in the edges with the gelatos? We could have done that with her water-soluble crayons. Those are fabulous for that too. So I'll try using her water-soluble crayons in my next project, because I haven't used those for quite a while. And you guys, I'm very excited. You guys know I draw, and I just got super inspired by an artist. I'll talk about her, because I forgot, I don't even have her name down right now. I'll talk about her in a future video. But she really inspired my art when I saw her. And she gave me some ideas about getting really heavy and defining in my shading when I do my girls. Be more freeform, which I'm kind of getting into that anyway. Like, see these ladies, they're all freeformed, right? What if I did a freeformed lady, put some freeformed wings on her, and actually gave her a beautiful face and hair? Do you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of the direction I was going anyway. She just kind of inspired me to go in that direction even more. So anyway, I don't know if I'm making total sense, but you guys are going to see, I think, some really pretty creative girls coming out pretty soon. Very and she's very inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and so am I. And so it's going to be very Alice in Wonderland looking. I've been told my stuff looks very Alice in Wonderland anyway. So, which is why I was probably so attracted to her art. So, okay, so let's, how much time do we have? Okay, you guys, this is all, okay, let's just go ahead and let you see some close-ups. The video's about to end, and I don't want to start a new one. So, let's just let you come in close so you guys can see. And I'll have to finish up my shading, you know, my shading on off camera. But you guys know what the shading looks like, so. And that's what the bottom looks like. Okay, let's go to the bottom of the other side. Giving you guys a little bit of a close-up. And then there. And then there's the top. Let's see if we can come in a little bit closer. There we go. There's the bottom. And there's the top. So you guys, I love this. I hope you guys were inspired. I hope that you guys got some new ideas, some inspiration, learned about some new products. Like I said, I will be coming out with a little kit that includes these masks and the stencils. So I call it the innies, which are the masks, and the outies, which is the stencils. And somebody wanted the eyeballs, and some of my girls. So I'll try to make a kit up like within the next 2 weeks. So, okay, you guys, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Instagram, Facebook, and Instagram. Come join our magical little place, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!